Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another episode of Melissa Talks About Random Things. I'm super glad you're here. Today's video is going to be all about why I chose to breastfeed my kids and not bottle feed them. Before we get into it, I want to invite you guys to subscribe to my channel and to click that bell notification if you want to be notified when I upload another video. You know you want to, you won't be sorry that you did. So, gonna be real, with my first baby, I did not want to breastfeed. When I found out I was pregnant, I was adamantly opposed to breastfeeding. I didn't want to do it. I had heard horror stories about how it changes your body and you just don't look the same and you look worse. And I had heard horror stories about how hard it is and how it's not worth the effort you put into it. And also, I was bottle fed, and everybody I knew growing up was bottle fed. Like, you have a baby, you feed the baby a bottle. That's just what you do. That's just how life works, and breastfeeding is just kind of weird. You don't do that. That's like taboo. I never really considered it at all. And also, when I thought about breastfeeding, I was like, it's gonna be weird though. What is that, right? I just had all these preconceived notions about breastfeeding, and I was adamant that I did not want to do it. My husband was of a different mind frame. He was of a different mindset, so to speak. And he had done some research, and I think his mom had breastfed for a little bit, and so he wanted me to be open to trying it out. He thought it would be good for the baby, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be good for the baby, but I just don't know. I don't know. But reluctantly, I agreed to be open and to try it, because secretly, in the back of my mind, I was like, it's not gonna work out, and it's fine. I'm just gonna be giving him a bottle anyway. It will be fine. I did agree to do it, and I will say I am so glad that I did. It wasn't anything that I expected. Everything that I had thought about breastfeeding previously to, having my first baby was totally debunked as we started our journey. When I had her in the hospital, it was a little bit difficult to latch. It took her like 2 days to actually get a decent latch. And then it took like 2 weeks after that of us just persevering and keeping on going. She was learning, I was learning, and after those 2 weeks, man, we were off to the races on our breastfeeding journey. I have learned so much and experienced so many good things that I just wanted to share them with you guys, and hopefully can encourage somebody who might be on the fence about breastfeeding to maybe give it a try. If you're choosing to bottle feed, that is awesome, good for you. There's nothing wrong about that. That is a great choice, and you're doing what is best for you and your baby, so good job. Some really cool things about breastfeeding that I have learned is basically, number one, it kind of caters to my laziness. I'm a lazy person. I am working on that. I really am. I'm working on that. But breastfeeding really caters to that. So yeah, at nighttime, especially when they're newborn and they wake up, it's just super easy for me to just grab the baby quickly, just pop them on, boop, and then they're kind of back out to sleep. I got more rest at night, and everybody got more rest. My husband did. I think the baby slept well. I think ain't nobody got time to get up and go fix the bottle. I'm talking about myself. I didn't want to get up to go fix the bottle. I didn't even want to have the stuff ready on my nightstand to fix the bottle. I just wanted to be able to pop them on and let them go to town. It was beneficial for my resting and my sanity, so to speak. Being out and about at the grocery store or at the fair or at the park or wherever, you can really just take the baby, pop them on, they're good to go, all that kind of stuff. That's one thing I really have enjoyed about breastfeeding. Now, remember when I said in the beginning of the video that I thought it would be weird and I thought it would just be like awkward? I'm gonna go ahead and say that's completely not true. So if you have those preconceived notions, as I did, that it's just gonna be weird and blah, 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 it's not. It's actually a really cool bonding experience. When your kid is nursing, it is like that skin to skin, like bond that you really just kind of can't explain. It's kind of intangible what I'm talking about, but it is so cool. I feel like it's really made a close connection between me and my son and my daughter. I feel like we've been close ever since she was born. Aww. That was actually one of my fears as a new mom, was that I wouldn't be close with my kids, but So far, that's not true at all. It's not awkward, it's not weird, just go with it, just do it. It's like instinctual because that's what we're made for. So anyway, that myth totally debunked. One really cool thing about breastfeeding that was kind of mind-blowing to me, and that is I found out early on with my daughter, and so I will always, if I can, continue to breastfeed any children we may have, and this is a big reason why. When you breastfeed your kids, you're basically giving your immune system to your newborn baby, and I thought that was so cool. When your baby nurses, your body, mama, is going to detect any viruses or bacteria or like pathogens or whatever that may be in the baby's saliva, and your milk is going to adjust to send antibodies and whatever else to fight those viral infections or bacterial things or whatever. So essentially you're giving your immune system to your baby. Is that not cool or what? That's mind-blowing. It's just crazy to me how the human body works. Breast milk is just full of really good stuff that your baby needs to grow and develop big and strong, and it's just easy on baby's tummy, and we never really had to deal with like colic or anything like that with either kid. It was just a good choice for me and my kids to do that. The hardest thing about breastfeeding for me, I just can't remember what side I leave off on whenever I go to nurse. I mean, you think it would be easy. And I even tried the rubber band trick. Think that would help. It doesn't. I still can't remember what side from time to time. In making this video, I did want to offer some encouragement to any new moms out there who may be considering breastfeeding, but you're kind of on the fence, you don't really know, you're kind of like me, like apprehensive, like it sounds good, but I really just don't want to do it. I wanted to offer some encouragement to you. If you want to breastfeed, I believe that you wholeheartedly can do it. You can do it. I know a lot of moms get worried that they're not making enough milk. Their supply is like not enough to sustain their baby. Look at your baby's output. If they're putting out those wet and dirty diapers and pretty consistently, you know, a lot, then don't really worry about it. Don't base your supply on what you can pump either, because you may only be able to pump a few ounces, but your body is going to regulate for your baby when they're nursing at their breast. And also, there are supplements that you can take that will increase supply, and you can keep hydrated. That will increase supply. There's a lot of things you can do if you're worried that your supply is actually low. There's a lot of things that you can do to up that supply. So again, I wouldn't totally worry about that. I would just keep baby at the breast and keep trying and keep persevering. If you want to breastfeed, you definitely can do it. Now, I don't know about you, but when I chose to breastfeed and actually started the journey and found out that I liked it, I got a lot of negativity from family and friends around me saying things like, why are you breastfeeding? Why don't you just formula feed? Like, I don't understand. Why are you doing this? Formula is so good. And, you know, that may be true, but to me, I just decided breast was best for us. I wanted my baby to have breast milk. I found out it was the best thing for their tummy, and I just really liked the bond, like I said earlier. And so all the negativity, I had to flush it out. I had to be like, no, I'm doing this, and it doesn't matter what you think or say, because it's not your baby, it's mine, right? This is my child. I'm gonna do what I want. So basically, yeah, same thing to you. It's nobody's business but your own. So you know what? Block out the negativity and go for it. Don't let any naysayers stop you from having that breastfeeding journey that you want with your baby. And yes, I am aware there are some people who just can't breastfeed. Not everybody is able to do it, and I understand that. That is okay. Formula is a great alternative. Donated milk is a great alternative if you still want your baby to have breast milk, but you can't personally breastfeed. There are milk banks. You can find one near you in your area that you can get milk from if you want to do that. If not, formula is great. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to encourage you by sharing my own experience with breastfeeding. I just think it was best for me. Like I said, everybody can figure out what's best for them. Wasn't a controversial topic. It was just to share my experience, and the positive experience that I have personally had with it. And if I have any more kids, we'll definitely continue to breastfeed if I'm able. So yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like it, give me a comment and let me know what you want to see more of in the future. Next week, I want you guys to stay tuned for another Mom Reacts. I've got some great stuff to react to, so I'm super excited about that. So be sure and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell thingy. And yeah, remember, pills, not toys. Until next time, I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.